welcome to the first Scratch tutorial. These tutorials are on a program named Scratch. Now, if you don't know what Scratch is or you don't have it on your computer, you should go to www.scratch.mit.edu. Now, from there you can download it on a Linux or Windows and Mac OS X. So, Scratch is a beginner's program for writing code and is quite good to start with. So these tutorials will be based on Scratch 1.4. You can see the version up here or in Help About Scratch. And there you can tell other things like who it's from. But you'll notice that the Scratch interface has three main boxes. Here's the code. This is the code box where you drag and drop your code. Here is the scripts box, and scripts are like short snippets of code that you use to program. And this part over here shows the result, and this part, which is also a fourth box really, it shows the stage and the sprites. Now, if you don't know what a sprite is, it is anything. The background can be a sprite, a block could be a sprite, this cat here is a sprite. They're all sprites, so basically anything with code is a sprite. So let's start. First of all, let's see what the sprites are included with Scratch. So if you click on this button, it will choose new Scratch files, and let's say we want something in transportation, and we want a cow-colored car. Now insert this into your project. Now we can delete this cat because we won't be using it. You can do this by clicking right click and delete. And now we have this cow car. Let's rename it from Sprite 2 to Cow Car. Now we have our cow car in our background. But that background looks a little boring, doesn't it? So let's change it. From white, we'll click on the backgrounds and click paint. Now here, this is the painting tool. You can use this for creating your own sprites, but here we'll just be using it to create a background. So here is the fill tool, and let's say we want to have this nice greeny colored background. Then you paint, and then you click, and it fills up all the area with green. Now this is just the color we want for our background. Press OK, and now we've got background 2, or let's rename this to the green background. Now it all looks very nice and anything, but it actually doesn't have any scripts. So let's start. You always start a script with a control, and we'll usually start it with a flag. So let's start with the when flag is clicked. Now if you don't wonder when the flag is, it's this thing up here. That starts it. Okay, with games that were when the flag is clicked. So we want to make it move, don't we? We'll have to go to motion, and then drag one of these in. Now, drag it under the when the flag's clicked, and it'll say move 10 steps. Now, a step is not very much, because if we run this, you'll see it doesn't run very much. So let's multiply this by 10. So by adding move 100 steps. Now it's actually going somewhere. But we could now turn it 90 degrees. Turn. But we want to turn. This is it tells you this is counterclockwise and this is clockwise. So we want to turn counterclockwise for 90 degrees. So it's going to make like we're going to make it so it looks a bit like a circle that it's creating. But it's not going to be very good if you have a car that goes around in a square but you don't actually see it move. So let's add a button which will have a weight. So if we look somewhere in here, it's usually in control. Yeah, wait, there should be a weight or a wait button. Now drag this in and we'll want it to wait 1 second. Now that we've got that, we can make it move a bit more. Let's make it move 50 steps this time, otherwise it'll run off screen. So let's click 50 steps. We'll also need the counterclockwise for 90. Again, as always, we'll need the control wait 1 second and join them together with that. Oh, yeah. I need to drag the whole clump of code. So now if we run this, it looks sort of like the cow's driving across the wall. The cow car. But let's do a bit more. So add another, wait 1 second, so we want it to run the loop pretty much. Another motion, move, get up right there. A move 100 steps. A wait button. And then we'll need another one of those counterclockwise turns for 90. Another wait 1 second. And then we'll have the motion move 100 steps. Let's have a run now. Now you notice it's behaving quite strangely because it didn't start from the center. Now it's driving up the wall again. Because if we run this again, it's just going to keep driving off and go on a tangent. So let's drag this back to the center, which is where we want it. Now you can tell if your product is in the center by the X and Y axis. So you want them to be at 0 pretty much. But anyway, this is good enough for now. So now if we add something else, another wait, turn 90 degrees, 90 degrees, and then finally a move 100 steps. And put a wait in between. Okay, so let's run. Okay. So here we have a very simple program that makes a cow drive along against a green background. In the next tutorial, we'll introduce some slightly more different commands. Thank you for watching.